It did not begin with a tale. It began with a question, a silent one, carried by wind and echoed in the minds of those who still listened. Something stirred beneath the land of Ola Igbo, and someone had it. Long ago, in the heart of Ola Igbo, there was a sacred grove buried by time, covered in silence, and forgotten by men. The trees grew thick around it, and the holy symbols faded like old memories. But the land still remembered. A young girl, not born of greatness but called by something deeper, stumbled upon this place. She carried no staff, no titles, only questions in her heart and dust on her feet. And there, beneath roots and stone, she found the oracle leaf, pulsing faintly like a breath waiting to return. That night, as the moon bathed the village in silver, the ancestors came to her. Tall, crowned, faces chopped with wisdom, they circled her in her dreams. They did not speak with tongues. They spoke with light. And from their hands, the sacred manuscript rose, glowing like fire in palm leaves. At dawn, she came before the people. The elders gathered. A ritual began. Cowries rolled across the earth. The oracle leaf pulsed with light as the dibia read the signs aloud. The people listened, not with ears alone, but with spirit. Children watched with wide eyes, and the drum spoke in answer. And so, the oracle returned, not as something new, but something remembered. At sunset, the people gathered around the sacred grove, elders, hunters, women, and youths, hand in hand. Above them, the sky burned orange, and the faces of the ancestors smiled from the clouds. The oracle leaf glowed once more. And a torch was lit, for wisdom had returned to the land. The young one was not just a dreamer, she was also a maker. Guided by the codes of the oracle and whispers of the ancestors, she began to build. Iron, light, and spirit met at her hands. What rose in the heart of the village was no longer only sacred space. It was a living bridge between what was and what could be. The oracle leaf was not a relic, it was a seed. As it paused, so too did hidden sacred spaces across the land. Sites long buried awoke with light. From Uli to NRI, from Nsaka to Arachuku, the ancient network reconnected. The ancestors had not disappeared. They had only been waiting for the code to be spoken again.